It's so easy to stop creating gross and vile landfills. There's an island in the Caribbean that is being created out of trash as we speak, as reported by the National Geographic in 2012. We need to stop the careless purchasing of non-biodegradable products to keep our planet from looking like the side of a highway. I'm a passionate recycler, upcycler, and reducer of waste. And I have a few tips I'd like to share with you guys this evening. Recycling doesn't have to involve large amounts of time, large amounts of money. I'd like to just show you a few simple things that'll help make even the laziest of people, like myself, be a decent recycler. I think we all know why we need to recycle, so here's what we can do to just do a little bit of recycling. Here's some of the easy items to recycle. Plastic bottles, paper, cardboard, junk mail. These are the most common and easiest things to do. Place a few bins around your house, out in the garage, maybe even at work. All you have to do is just remove some of the easy items like paper clips, some of the heavy stapled items, and the glue really isn't a problem. Some companies are even willing to bring containers to your place of work so that you can recycle your paper there. And it involves zero to little maintenance. You don't have to remove the large paper clips. They will do that for you with some of their machinery. They provide and facilitate the removal of it and bring it back to you empty. So here's some of the items that you absolutely, positively cannot put in your paper recycling. Wax paper, cardboard with cooked on food, like maybe an oily pizza box from Domino's, or even the cookable containers that come with the Hot Pockets. Those need to be discarded in your trash. That goes to the landfill. So what about some of the metals? The metals that we can recycle, and you'll get paid for them. Ferrous metals. What are ferrous metals? They are profitable items made of alloy steel, carbon steel, cast iron, and wrought iron. These are great items to recycle. That information was brought to us by Reshift Media back in February of 2019. And there's plenty of items, various items in the household that are made from these materials. Your household appliances, silverware, and even some furniture. Typical items you find in your garage or maybe even your basement. Not only will most people take these items off your hand, but they will even pay you cash money to recycle these items. Current pricing for these items run about 3 to 5 cents a pound. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up fast. In fact, it adds up so fast that these companies are willing to bring large 20, 30, and 40-yard containers to either your house or your business so that you can fill it up at absolutely no charge until they write you a check. Now what about the non-ferrous metals? Well, non-ferrous metals make up items that actually have a lack of things like iron, anything that's magnetic, or it gets corroded during the oxidization period. So, where might we find some of these items? You'll find these items everywhere in your house. Beverage containers, bottles, cans, anything made of aluminum. Old Christmas lights, maybe even a lamp that stopped working. You can cut off that cord and get it recycled. Now there are many ways to get and extract these different metals from that, but we shouldn't burn them as they used to be done. So what's left out to recycle? A lot. Look at what can be repurposed. What can be repurposed and what can be cleaned. Batteries can be cleaned up. Bundle up your magazines, keep your newspapers separated, your glass bottles separate from your aluminum cans. The important thing on these items is to get them cleaned up and properly sorted. The importance though, these things must be cleaned up and separated properly so that they don't get abandoned to the landfill. Batteries, tires, wash them, dry them. Don't be disrespectful to the items or the people that handle these items because they will put them right in the landfill bundle, sort, keep these items separate. So let's take a moment and let's look around our house for these other items that are made of furniture that we could sell, donate, or even upcycle. Old furniture doesn't have to be thrown away. It can be redone, some changes to fit our current style needs. Repurpose old, interesting items. They can make our decor look great. Integrating items like old windows, old mirrors, plenty of websites like Pinterest that can help you get that little bit of a kickstart you need, as Heath brought up in an article back in June of 2019. Remember, sometimes the juice is not always worth the squeeze though. Often, we need to be conscious or cognizant of what we're doing, because we can cause more damage than what we're doing. Maybe we should just dispose the item properly. There are plenty of hazards, toxic coatings, and other things that can cause us harm when we dismantle items to extract the metals. Many items can become difficult to dismantle, making it easy for one to hurt themselves or hurt others. People would burn wire to remove the coating, which is very hazardous to our environment. And often the recycling process expends more energy than it does to just extract the product to begin with. So these are the basics. Make the rules simple and easy to follow. Recycle all your junk mail. Easy. Understand that we can't recycle everything. Even if we wanted, it might just be proper disposal. It can be important just as recycling itself, and it becomes rewarding. With just a few steps, it reduces, the trash goes into a dumpster. It's just one bag in a small bag. However, the ability to understand that some things must go in another place is something to understand all its own. Don't let them unwanted items become part of a floating trash island. So why do your part? Clean your house, declutter, get rid of those items that could cause harm to you and to others. Know after selling, repurposing, and scrapping a few of these items, you could go on a Caribbean cruise.